Let's talk for a minute about how not to do something. This is the chassis that I have out of that Admiral that I'm currently working on. And it had some intermittent hum. I noticed that when I would rock, make sure I don't turn anything up here, this top cap here, which is clearly a replacement, the hum would come and go. So, right here I just moved that. So upon looking a little further here, I couldn't help but to notice that it's riveted, it's mounted to a riveted plate and then twist locked here, and I noticed that twist lock connection is not very well soldered. So I suspect that's what's been going on. I can see attempts at soldering around here. I don't know what was going on. They probably just didn't have a big enough solder. You could just fold this twist tab should be folded down over here and soldered real well. That would take care of it. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take some solder braid here and make sure I'm going to get Big Bertha soldering gun out and make sure that's soldered well, and then mechanically and electrically solder it to this tab, make sure that's good. Then I'm going to go through and clean this whole thing up, because I see a lot of just poor craftsmanship done on some of this replacement. I mean, I don't know what this, I've checked these out, so I know that these capacitors are good. I actually checked that out. Yes, it tested fine, so I'm not in a big hurry to replace it. Personally, I don't know. This power supply has been so overworked. I mean, it's got a bad transformer here, and filament leads cut off. It's got a new filament transformer tacked in. It's got the wrong power transformer here. Somebody replaced. It's got these. Actually, I think those are Illinois caps. I don't mind these yellow caps here. You know, I see lots of electrical tape. That's always a scary proposition to me. God, I don't know why people do work like that. Was that even, what's the deal here? I mean, what are you doing, you know? Come on. Just do it right. You should at least use some heat shrink or something. I don't know. I hate electrical tape on chassis. This cap here, I don't know what the deal is. A dual cap. I'm real tempted to go ahead. Let's see what it is. It's a 40. So a twin 40 at 500 volts. I'm tempted to pull this capacitor out the right, but I'm honestly thinking about trying to see if I can just get a whole nother power chassis, just starting over. I really don't like the way this thing has been worked on. I mean, it works, but it's, God. But anyway, yeah, watch out for things like this. I mean, I don't understand this, why this thing would be riveted up. The plate would be riveted, but when then they replace the capacitor, at the very least, these twist tabs should have been soldered to these old type. I can see where it used to be soldered here, so I'm guessing the old cap was folded over like it's done here. You can see how this is the original cap, even though it had this metal tab that was riveted to the chassis. They followed up with a lot of solder to make sure they had a good connection. Although, oh yeah, they would have. They took this twist tab and made sure it came into contact with the chassis and then soldered it. I might just fold this one over here and do the same here rather than fooling around with my wire tie, with my solder wick. Anyway, just something to look out for.